In the bright, dusty heart of Athens, the Agora bustled with life. Merchants shouted their prices, politicians debated loudly, and young men trained for war. Among them all walked a strange, barefoot man with a snub nose and a brilliant mind, Socrates. He owned nothing, wrote nothing, and claimed to know nothing. Yet, he was called the wisest man in all of Greece. One hot afternoon, a wealthy nobleman named Theron, known for his pride, stopped Socrates. "Socrates," Theron declared, a crowd gathering. "I hear you seek virtue. I am a virtuous man. I donate to the temples and I am brave in my dealings. I can teach you what it is." Socrates smiled gently. "That is a wonderful offer, Theron, for I am truly ignorant. Please, tell me, what is this thing you call virtue?" Theron puffed his chest. "Virtue is simple, old man. It is doing good to one's friends and harm to one's enemies." The crowd nodded. This sounded like a strong, practical answer. "A fine start," Socrates said, his eyes twinkling. "But tell me, Theron, if a man is a doctor, is it his virtue to heal only his friends? Or to heal all who are sick, even his enemies, using his skill properly?" Theron hesitated. "Well, to heal all, I suppose. That is his skill." "Exactly," said Socrates. "And a baker? Does he bake good bread only for his friends? Or is his virtue in baking the best bread possible for anyone who buys?" "The best bread for anyone," Theron admitted, starting to look confused. "So," Socrates continued, "it seems virtue is not about friends or enemies, but about performing one's function with excellence and justice. But this raises a new question, Theron. What, then, is justice?" Theron opened his mouth, but no words came out. He had started so confident, so sure of his knowledge. Now, after just 2 questions, his definition had crumbled to dust. He was left staring at the realization that he didn't really know what he was talking about. Socrates placed a hand on his shoulder. "Do not be angry, my friend. You see, the oracle called me wise not because I have the answers, but because I am the only one who knows that I know nothing." He turned to the silent crowd. "This," he said, gesturing to the confused nobleman, "is the first step to wisdom. Not pretending to know, but having the courage to question." That was the core of Socrates. It wasn't a set of rules or a book of answers. The core of Socrates was a question. It was the relentless, buzzing voice of a fly, a gadfly, as he called himself, that would not let Athens sleep in its own arrogance. He believed that true wisdom wasn't found in answers, but in the brave, honest, and unending search for them.